that'll be the end. I've left instructions. If they do it, they get obliterated. There won't be anything left.
Now, for those wondering, that is Trump giving Iran a warning, saying that his advisors have been given instructions for Iran to be obliterated if he is assassinated. Now, what's interesting is how this narrative has been in play for a while, as we saw back in 2022, how Iran's supreme leader shared an animated video depicting an assassination of Donald Trump. Now, I find the timing of this all very interesting, how we have this Super Bowl this Sunday, and we have Trump to attend this Super Bowl, and he will actually be the first sitting president to go to a Super Bowl. So this is all happening within the same week that we have Trump warning Iran that they will be obliterated if something happens to him. While we also had this huge news coming out yesterday, how Trump is saying that the US will take over Gaza. And not to mention how there was a large-scale nuclear exercise planned in New York. Now let me go back to the Trump attending the Super Bowl situation, where the stadium that the Super Bowl will be taking place at is called Caesars Superdome. Now coincidentally, the first assassination attempt on Donald Trump happened to be on Julius Caesar's birthday. As we know, this took place on July 13th, and Julius Caesar was born on July 13th. Now what's fascinating is that Julius Caesar became the first dictator of Rome, where he played a huge role in the transition from the Roman Republic to the Roman Empire. And the way he became the first Roman dictator was by starting a civil war. And we know that Julius Caesar met his end via an assassination. And as we know, the Super Bowl will be taking place in New Orleans, and coincidentally, Orleans comes from the Roman name Aurelium, which was named after the Roman Emperor Aurelian. And as we can see down here, Julius Caesar conquered the city in 52 BC. Now we know that modern day sporting events and coliseums comes from Rome, a way of mass control through entertainment. And of course, the NFL uses Roman numerals to identify which Super Bowl it is. As we can see, people are asking why Roman numerals are used for the Super Bowl games. It's because we are living in modern day Rome. Rome never truly fell, it just transformed. Now, something else interesting to note is how the last time the Super Bowl was in New Orleans, there was a blackout. So the question is, will something happen at this Super Bowl? Where the stadium that the Super Bowl is being played at is where the team the Saints play at. You know, saints like believers in Jesus Christ. Now, clearly this is all speculation, and I am not predicting that something is going to happen, but there's a lot of weird things going on right now. We need to remember how World War I kicked off. It was by an assassination upon a political leader. Likewise, I could see World War III starting in the same fashion, possibly, maybe. We will just have to wait and see. But if something does happen, please be suspicious of whatever narrative